Hey, welcome to Duke's RV. I'm Duke, your video host, and today we're going to take a look at this Montana High Country 351BH. It's got storage in the back and the front. We're going to take a look at that. It's got a couple of solar panels up on the roof, a couple of AC units. So there's 400 watts of solar. It's state of the art with the solar charge controller and an inverter. And while we're talking about that, let me just show you something. See, this light's on right here. The interior lights are on right now. There's no battery in this one, so it does have an inverter. We're not plugging anything in. It's running on the 12 volts are running the lights, but there is a solar charge controller, and it is an MPPT solar charge controller, and I'm going to find it. Sorry about there. It is right up there. 30 amp MPPT solar charge controller. It is on. You see the little blue light, so it's collecting some of this intermittent sunlight, so the lights could flicker, but it just shows how efficient this system is. So you've got 30 pounds of propane on each side. That's 60 pounds total. So between the propane, the solar charge controller, the inverter, all that stuff, you will be able to run your water heater, your furnace, the lights. They're LED lights. They don't use a lot of power anyway. Here's your wet bay convenience center. You can run the all the 12 volt stuff though, a CPAP machine if you wanted to, plugged in through 110 with that inverter, coffee pot. Put a couple of lithium batteries in this one and you will be all set. It does come with a battery, but if you want to upgrade it, I'd actually recommend that. So you see the aluminum construction here, the vapor barrier. It's good stuff. You got a solid step right here. Let's take a look at the storage in the back. I may be meandering a little bit today. See, there's two awnings. There's one in that front section and one there. You got the stereo speakers. And this one does have an outdoor kitchen. Try to stay out of this wind. So this one has a 2-burner cooktop in this one right here. It's a nice cooktop though. Small fridge, and it's even got a Montana cutting board. So you can do some slicing, dicing, chopping, whatever you want to do. If you need to mince, go ahead and mince. Look at all that storage right there. Camera prep in the back. There's a ladder up there. There's a receiver. I think that's a 300-pound limit on that, so you can have a bike rack or a tray or something like that. So it looks like we are concluding the exterior portion of this walk around, and we're going to head inside. Thanks for tagging along. Hey, it does have this Lippert ground control 3.0 electronic leveling. There it is right there, and there's the kingpin, so you can see the truck while you're raising and lowering your rig. That's very convenient. You've got that road armor kingpin, road armor suspension. That'll reduce wear and tear on the rig and your truck. There's the patented hitch vision. All right, let's go inside. I hear you. Tired of fooling around here. We're going to go inside this Montana 351BH with 4-season living in the SolarFlex 400i package. Look at that. There's your outdoor vacuum cleaner. That's the indoor portion of it because we're indoors. I could have been a mathematician figuring stuff like that out. All right, so here is the very spacious living area. And so this one, they didn't make the bunk room as big as some bunk rooms, but it's plenty big for sleeping. We'll look at that in a second, but it leaves a nice booth dinette here. Check out the accent lighting, theater seats, and a sofa. So there's enough seating here for more occupants. It matches up a little better with the sleeping. Let's take a look at this. Check this out. They've got hinges right there. There is solid wood under there, so there's no piece of flimsy wood with a hole in it you gotta try not to break, and just low quality stuff. This is high quality. It's the way to do it. This one's rated for full-time use. But great storage right there. All through this rig, if you really look at it, you'll find places they could have taken a little cheaper route. They could have gone with a less sophisticated air conditioning system, less advanced. This one's got a residential filter in there that you could buy at Home Depot or Lowe's. Check most RVs, they don't have that. This has the Blade AC system. You see those lights are on. There is no battery. We're just running on solar. There is the rain sensitive max air fan. So let's see, what would we want to highlight here? To me, course, you got a residential fridge, got an oven and stove and all that stuff. Check it out. You got a pantry. If you're going to be doing some extended stay, full-time use, you're going to appreciate a pantry. And this leaf over here for a little extra counter space when you're preparing your favorite meal. Don't get hungry though. I don't want to talk about food. Let's see. Stainless steel basin there. It's nice under the sink cover. There's some under the sink storage there and 4 drawers. This material down here is a synthetic material. It's no problem. If there's a little doggy accident or something like that, it just wipes right up. You can spray it with something, whatever the appropriate cleaner. But it doesn't soak it up. It's not porous. And you won't stub your toe right there. Some of these RVs have a lip right there. This one, is flush. Residential size microwave, some beautiful lighting fixtures. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just give you a full look at this one. I'm going to do the 360. We are doing it right now. We're going panoramic mode. There's some storage up there. Okay, and that makes into a bed also. Yep, I forgot to mention that. Check out the windows there. That's 360. I don't know, we're almost going like up to 400. We could be at 420. I don't know, we're getting out of control here. Oh, there's the bunk room. Let's just go up here on this step and look down. All right. So you can see what this looks like. Oh, look at that, a ceiling fan. Forgot to mention that. There's so much in here. Very comfortable place, very warm and inviting. Got a solid floor. Underneath that linoleum, it's all one solid piece. This whole length of this floor, this section, there's no tongue and groove. It's a product called Dynaspan. So less chance for creaking, buckling, things like that. Just problems, things you don't want. Check out this. It's a double over double bunk in here. There's USB and 110 and 2 windows. One window on this one, but that's plenty. So the good thing here is, like, if you have a small child, they're not going to fall off the bed. If you have an adult, they can climb in there and be very comfortable. You could sit up in there all the way, put some throw pillows in there, sit there, check out your laptop, your phone, have your own little alcove. There is a ladder that pulls away that you can use, and there's a TV backer location right there. So this is very functional, very family oriented. You got a place to hang out with your family here, and a place for everybody to sleep. An extra bed right there, extra bed right there. So that table will make into a bed. So we're going to go back, walk by this fireplace. It puts out electric heat and ambiance. So yeah, with the solar, if we had batteries right now and propane, we could run the furnace. We could have water in the tank, have the water heater. We could plug in a coffee pot over there, put it right there, and make a pot of coffee, hook up a CPAP machine. There's an inverter, so it's a 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. I'm not an expert, I just know this is the best way to do it. It's the best that I'm seeing on RVs, the ones I'm checking out. All right, so let's keep moving, or get moving. You gotta be moving to keep moving, right? Some storage up here. The solid looking residential hinges. All right, it says it's 72 degrees in here. We're having great weather temperatures here in the Houston, Texas area. If you're interested in looking for an RV, I'm easy to get a hold of. This is my cell number. You can send me a text if you're shopping for an RV. If you just have general questions, just please put them in the comments. Please don't ask for the price in the comments. Just send me a text and we'll work it out with you. Mostly here focusing on the floor plans, but I definitely do want to help you if you're interested, and we'll get you a great deal. We'll make sure we find the one you like first. The price doesn't matter until it fits your needs, and we'll go over everything with you. There's a place to hang up a bunch of clothes, or you can put a washer dryer in there. You put your boots in there. Whatever you're doing, you may not want a washer dryer. Use that for closet space. You've got some more space up there. So got this corner shower. That's winterizing fluid on the floor there. You got some natural light coming through. And so speaking of natural light, check out this room right here. I'm going to go back towards the bathroom. It's got windows all around here. Then when you're in the bedroom looking this way, There's natural light coming in there. There's that vent fan and a sunlight. There's the door there. You just don't feel boxed in, and that's a big deal. There's a lot of these fifth wheels, you go in the bedroom and you're like in a cave. This one's not like that. It's got the shelves for the CPAP machines, a place to plug them in. Again, you can hook that up to, you've got an inverter, so if you're just running on solar, you're doing some dry camping, pulling into a church parking lot or a Cracker Barrel, different places. You find a little strip center that's in a small town that's not 100% occupied. They probably don't have security. You could pull in there. There's places you learn. I'll just go on a website like rvparky.com or something. There's places to park and where you're not plugged in is the bottom line. You can figure out where you're not plugged in. If you don't have full hookups, you could still use the RV. If it's not hot, if you're just running, if you just need heat and hot water and the stove and the lights, things like that, your CPAP machine and a coffee pot, you're fine. If you need the air conditioner, then you would need a generator. Okay, so here's this corner bath here. Let's take a look at this toilet here. It's a fairly good amount of room. I'm going to double check and see. Yeah, it's plenty of space around this. There's plenty of space here. This is not tight. Thought it might be, but it's not. The shelf sticks out a little bit farther than I would like, but that's not a big deal. It's nice to have that storage there, so got some little extra storage there. Got a chest of drawers there, and there's a TV backer location up there. So here's the second AC. Again, a residential filter. It's a lot different than just those drop-in AC units. This one's very quiet. You don't have to turn on the captions to watch a golf game or something like that. You can hear them talking real low. So this little divider thing, this armrest thing, it'll come out of here, and you could use this like a cozy sofa, these two recliners, or you could have a little armrest, or however you're most comfortable. Hey, it's very comfortable. Appreciate you viewing my video. My name is Duke. I'm the video host on this channel, Duke's RV. And if you watched all the way through, please give me a thumbs up. I really will. I think I'll appreciate it. If I could figure out how to say it. There's my contact information. And if you're seriously shopping for an RV, give me a shot. I will be happy. First thing is make sure we get the right RV for you. That's the best value, something that really fits your needs. It's built well. Have a good purchase experience. And if obviously you want a good price, you don't have to tell me that. So here's my contact information right there. Thank you so much.